Dalton here, I-87.
In Piper's older years, Yvonne catered.
Well, hello, trackside Pacific Northwest. Welcome to Dalton, Georgia. And for everybody, welcome to the CSX yard here in Dalton, Georgia, where 80% of the world's carpet is made within 25 miles of where you guys are standing right this very moment. Overcast, as you can tell. Camera having a little problem. Dark on one side, light in the next, dark in here. So it's a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So we will have probably a couple focus issues this afternoon. Kind of Friday after work, hanging out at the tracks with you guys. And when I tell you guys we barely made it, I don't think we had much more than a minute to spare. We got everything set up. all the different sound mics on. Managed to get the monitor up. And we are working off of another number of changes to technology to broadcast to you. The last time we were here, we could not operate this stream and keep it going. And I don't know if that was because of the clouds or whatever, but today we're going to see just how it goes. And for those of you watching, we just pulled an amber. Just pulled an amber on the Norfolk Southern Atlantic North District. And I do believe before I got here, we did miss a train because we started off with an amber at the bottom of the signal tower, letting us know that there was still a train in the block in front. So this looks like train number 3 southbound, of which we're going to have train number 2 on camera. Anybody catch what kind of locomotives we had on our last one? Oh, you know what we're missing? We do not have the horn salute whistle sign out. I've got to correct that. We did forget something. We'll get that fixed. Kind of a little bit of a look around real fast. Hey everybody, I'm your host today. Thanks for being on with us. I'm Mike. If you have a good time, make sure you tell everybody you had a fantastic time with Mike, your host, live on tonight's show. If you had a bad time, tell everybody there's that Todd guy that made it a really bad show on that Rail Moments thing. But hey, I'm sure you're going to have a great time. We always do. And never know what's next. I don't even know if there's anything special coming. Just left job 1. Raced straight home, picked up the equipment, rolled south to the control point here at North Dalton. The pigeons have joined me. They're looking for dinner. We were lucky enough to get everything on, and we just went highball green.
367 CSX, over.
You are currently looking southward here. 3 tracks that you can currently see. Far right is the CSX W&A Sub Line. Waxahachie on down to Atlanta, Marietta, and that is where the General went in 1862. Middle track, where we just saw our first train, Atlanta North District, and that signal tower with 3, you have a green, a red over a red, is the Atlanta North District line at milepost number 40. And we are at about the 9902 maybe on the CSX line. And that track closest to you, going from right to left, is the CSX spur, where you can see some cars parked further on down. And there to the right, that big white structure with the drain pipes down the side of it, is the old depot, the old passenger depot here in Dalton. Right beyond it is the control tower, now abandoned, but they used to sit up there and throw the switches and run the rail yard and watch over everything. There were another couple tracks here, but they have been removed. We are under what we call our multi-million-dollar umbrella, compliments of the state of Georgia and the city of Dalton, where they built this for us so we can stay dry. And we got a gentleman on a motorcycle that's going to, let's see how loud we can play it so y'all can hear it and share it. And there he goes. He's off and he's rolling up. So, for those of you who are new, this is a live show. Whatever you see literally just happened here only seconds before. There is no editing, no changes. It is exactly how good I do or don't do. If you're new, you have any questions, please just ask away. Somebody on this channel will know. John, Lucas, Todd, Green Bean, everybody. There is a list of folks that will know. Yes, Crash, I saw that too. They got a whole, they put on the side of the control tower, they put a whole bunch of gates, brand new ones. I thought it was kind of funny because none of them are locked on there, and some of them are way heavier than the other ones. So I was wondering what decides which one gets what. Yes, Colt, I'm going to get on that right now before I forget it, and thanks for reminding me. I already forgot that the sign's not out. Let's get that done. That memory thing is not very long. If you're not certain what Colt is talking about, and hopefully I don't get it too big or the camera's on too much. There's the sign. Horn salutes needed with a great big 12-inch W, the same size as the whistle boards along the tracks. Those are condos over the storefronts down below. If anybody knows the train number, shout it out. When you see the locomotives, what kind of power do we have on the head end? Shout it out. Be a part of today's show. If we can't be here for a good time, no reason to be here for any time. As you saw a little bit ago, we got boards all over the place. We're going to do a little train track cleanup, I think, here in a moment. But first, let's get this train packed down in the bag.
Clear one, main one.
All right, everybody let me know what the train number is and shout out that power today. Lucas, let's see if you can beat everybody.
Answer, Tom. 3367. 7, what's that? Go ahead, 367. I didn't hear the detector off at 30. I tried to repeat. Never got a repeat from it. Yeah. What's your lead in?
Southern, employee owned. Hey everybody, did anybody get our train number? Our Norfolk Southern southbound? Did you all see the Northwestern cars on there? Lucas taught me to watch for those. Looks like we had an NS6M up there on the front. And Lucas says it's train NS367 going south. Hotel 1. I wonder if it's close to Hotel 2. Or, Crash, does Hotel 1 mean something? Hiya, Tony. How's everything with you today, sir? Did you work this morning? Hello, Mike Lockhart. Mike, whether you're here for a long time or a good time, as long as you're here for some time, it'll be a good time. Thanks for joining us today. Mike, I see the rodeo that we have every year in, thought maybe I saw equipment coming there. No, false alarm. Our Ringgold rodeo that comes every year is coming July 10th and 11th, a Friday and Saturday night at 8 o'clock there at the Davis Cattle Farm. That's been going on as long as I can remember, in memory of Charles B. Davis. And which rodeo are you guys talking about? Yeah, Mama Bear, we're gonna miss you on the point up there, catching all that stuff coming south way ahead of time. Tony has today off. And we were talking earlier, for those of you that weren't with us the other night, I don't even remember what day or what night it was. We had a tremendous number of issues. And I'm going to say what, Todd, probably about 10 days ago, maybe 2 weeks ago now, we did a number of major hardware and software changes and updates to the Mevo live stream system and the equipment that cooperates with it, operates it, and all the other things on how they all interact. We also added a number of incremental speakers. There's now a camera speaker, a tablet speaker, a directional speaker, and 2 lapel mics. One stays on me, one stays with the radio. Here, let me put that back up. And those of you that were with me the other day when we were down here, after we made all those changes and enhancements, we had a number of issues, from buffering to the faster the train went, the worse the signal, etc. So we had a conversation back at the studio, conversation with Todd, conversation with Ray, conversation with Casey, and also with the engineering department at T-Mobile. And came up with the fact that one of the sources that we use for a signal to transmit to you is, or was, from a MiFi. And we felt that we were having problems, or I did, that we were having problems with it. So after an extended conversation, the consensus was what we're trying to run has now outrun what we're trying to send it out on. So they suggested at the store moving up to a new 2100 series such and such. And then, being the non-technology person that I am, I called in Perplexity that Casey has put on my phone for all the questions I can't figure out an answer to. Ask it, and it said, hey, there's a new 3100 version that just came out that's designed for gaming, and up to 32 apparatuses that can be connected, and also an external antenna system in addition to what it already has. So tonight we are trying that, and that's one of the reasons that we panned with the train as fast as it was going and what have you, because the other night, if I did that, that was the end of what you would see, until such time the camera had a chance to catch up. So, and since the sun is direct, we decided no better place today than a little breeze underneath the multi-million-dollar overhead canopy that we have. Compliments to the state of Georgia, city of Dalton. Great place to park Production 6. We get to watch the pigeons who live underneath here pick up the corn. And now we're going to pick up some wood. So good to have everybody on. Thanks everybody for being here.
CT to 18E. Yeah, you guys are going to tie down at Red Clay Road. 174 that's tied down at Long. If you want to pull Clay Road or Appison Pike, whatever one. I know there's those two crossings, right, Addison or Appison, that are right close to each other. Whichever one is first to tie down at, I got the 170 crew. They're in a van, and they're going to wait for you guys there to be picked up with the dorm over.
Well, it sounds like we're tying down 2 trains up by Appison. Control point Long's up that area. Not sure if there's a particular reason, out of time, whatever, but it sounds like there's 2 of NS's trains being tied down. Not sure what else is coming our way or anything special. XCT that we're listening to for NS. So I'm going to pick up some of this wood. It's got nails and what have you in it for one of the kids that go through here, or somebody gets it and there's a test of their tetanus shot. Got us a Tasty Donuts bag, one of numerous that we have to pick up trash. So I'm going to unmic so you don't have to hear all the noise. You guys listen to the scanner for me. Oh, we got green light on CSX. So I pick up a few of these boards. Since CSX is going to be coming southbound, I'm going to let y'all study some of these pigeons for a hot moment. Well, there goes one. Let you look to the north where our CSX train will be coming from.
Dispatch, go ahead, over.
And there he dropped the signal. Lots of grain. Look at that style. And there it crosses over the diamond where you can see it on the right. Goes over the NS track on the diamond to the left side. So from west side to east side and continues on. There at control point Hare at the CSX milepost 99. Anybody know our train number or anybody know our power leading that grainer? All right, I'm back with y'all. Anybody know the train number on our southbound CSX train? And Lucas is right. Looks like a G train, and it was. I didn't see one. Did anybody by chance happen to see Carso? We've been keeping up with Carso's life.
CE, clear here. Northbound.
We have northbound. Somebody's clear hair.
CE, clear northbound 18, yeah.
goes our money bag. Well, how about that for a surprise? 8183. What do y'all think, guys and gals? Complete with the leader giving us a horn salute. What a nice surprise. Well, I just noticed in the checks that Lucas said the Chicago is somewhere on 18E, and you know what? Poof. It's like Lucas clicked his heels, and there was a Chicago. NS18E, destination Kansas City, Missouri, to the Volks Yard. Leading locomotive, NS4802. So, Nate, And everybody else, it's trackside. If you guys are, you better get ready. He's going to head on up to Varnell, go past Cohutta. He's going to go past the 2 trains that we heard them talking about that are tied down up by Control Point Long, and head on up to Ottawa. Wow, that was really cool. Let me back up here a little bit and catch up with you guys. Did anybody see any Carso on any of those train cars? The big W sign got us a horn salute. Thank you so much to that train crew. And if I stop and think about it long enough, and all of you guys and gals that are with me and hang out or watch the videos, to my knowledge, that is our first time to see Chicago. Now, I could be wrong, but, and again, talked to a gentleman today that I was trying to give him a message, and he said, can't give me a message. I said, well, why not? He says, I'm practicing old. I don't remember anything. So, y'all tell me, have we seen Chicago together or not before? Tony, I hope you have a good dinner. Make sure, as Bill and I talk all the time, it's a healthy dinner. Mrs. S is doing a great job keeping me in line, and I appreciate it so much. She is just one incredible, wonderful wife, and lets me hang out with y'all all the time. Hello, Chattanooga area rail fanner, number 532. Thanks for being on with us today. Crash, if you rush to the track, there'll be your first one. Crash, I know your pain. Seems like every time we know something's coming, we have plenty of time to get there, get set up, have the lawn chair out and everything else. Next thing that happens, as a PTC problem, this happens, that happens, we don't see that train till the next day. But when you're running late, rushing to the next crossing, poof, right on time or ahead of schedule. Hello, Kit. Good to see you. Glad to have you on all the way from Missouri. Thank you. Chattanooga area rail fanner 532, you are right. It was the rear DPU on 18E. So you guys to the north, get ready. As Lucas said, we had showtime. Hello, JB Productions. It's all about timing sometimes. It's kind of like buying the right lottery ticket. Bag Squatch, all you guys to the north, keep us posted on his progress. Send a message to Andy to let him know it was coming towards him in Ottawa. Crash is going to go to work this afternoon. We are going to hang out till 7 p.m. today. And then we're going to pack and run. Promise Mrs. S, taking her to dinner. Well, I'm going to let you all watch that way for a moment. I'm going to keep an eye on the lights. We got a little bit more to pick up. You guys listen to the scanner too and keep me posted.
I got my message for 4.
I can't hear it over here.
You're gonna go tie the down at Red Clay Road, that PTI van with the 174 crew on you. State line, Red. It's at it's about a 25. Correct.
On rail auto rack. Anybody know our train number? And anybody catch the power on the front? Lucas, I gotta say, I think my ears are still ringing. That was, in fact, one massively incredible loud horn. And I did not have the shooter muffs off, or on, I should say. They were off. There's already 2 trains tied down north of us, I do believe, from the conversation earlier. I could be wrong, but one crew is going to pick up another in the PTI car, or the PTI car is going to pick up 2 crews total. Whoa. Lucas, I think that almost rang the bells of my belfry. Whoa. Well, they run true to form. Many times they run them 3 in a row. So let's see if we might be lucky enough to have a third coming. I'm going to leave you looking north for a little bit. Got a little more trash to do here on my mission. There's somebody's payday wrapper. And a couple whiskey bottles. Somebody's had a good time. Let's see what kind it is. It is Barton Premium Charcoal Filtered Vodka. Along with a Skull can. And again, you guys listen to that scanner for me. Let me know what I'm missing, as I'm way too far away to hear it. We got almost a whole tasty bag full of trash. Everything from blue surgical gloves to vodka. Oh, somebody broke this vodka bottle. Try and pick some of that up in case any of the kids want to play with it as they go through here. That won't make Mom very happy. Junior, where's your finger? Oh, it's back there with the vodka bottle, Mom. Ah! Well, everybody, there is the after. Surgical gloves gone. All the nails and everything in the board's gone. Got one big piece left right there. Here's the big W sign. They got us the horn that almost blasted my socks off. My little ears are still ringing. And all the trash that was here has disappeared. Here's a look back south. Did I miss anything on the scanner? Any news on the scanner that I didn't keep up with? As we take a look at for those of you just joining us, we are live here at Control Point North Dalton in the CSX yard in Dalton, Georgia. You are looking south towards Atlanta, Rome, Resaca, Kennesaw, some of those places. CSX to the far right, NS in the middle. NS light is the red over red over red. CSX is the tower to the right. And the pigeons are in the middle, working on dinner. Oh, no, no. Let's hope that wasn't long enough. There's some folks, whole bunch of folks just arrived, all walking over to the different restaurants and everything over there. There's the old bucket list shop. Not sure what it's called now. There's no speakeasy. Up there in the top where those two big windows are. Go ahead and spin her back to the south. The old passenger depot there on the right. Downtown Dalton on your right.
CSX, dispatch call M648-9. Hey, sir, channel 94 a minute, 4 over.
And for everybody just joining us, thanks for being part of Rail Moments. Don't forget, if it's your first time, make sure you subscribe. Always hit the like button, helps the channel. And for those of you that watch this in the future, make sure you leave a comment. Have you ever been to Dalton? Have you ever rail fanned at the visitor center? There's so many cool places here. Have a bird's eye view of the next train through. M648 CSX. And Lucas is right. He does hear a horn. Good job, you guys. Good job. Great job, actually. Here he comes.
South Middle North Dalton, clear 6.8.
as he crosses over on the diamond. RAD, R-A-D. Home shop for repair, do not load. New cars in there. He's trying to get out of the grave. Here comes our DPU. Golden West Service. That's a first.
Next door channel 94 for EC1, please, over.
Interesting message. Old Burlington Northern car. And a happy kitty. Hi. Well, it's 6:19 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see everybody is out and about today here in Dalton at the north end of town. And Todd, we have one of those big gray clouds over us, and just us on that side. Y'all can take a look at it. There it is. Big, large, and gray. That's on the north side, our incredibly wonderful umbrella system. This is what we are under, just to give you a little bit of an idea how well we have it made. It's like the official Rail Moments filming bridge. Guaranteed not to leak, just a little short on side skirts. So when the wind blows, and then over here, it's all sunny. Not even a cloud on this side. And looking back down to the south, as we level back out, I'm going to jump back on with the on the monitor with y'all, I see there was a debate on what our train number was. Now, just before he got here, the dispatcher was talking to, and I wrote it down since I don't remember, M648. So, what train was that? Grab you a chair. Andy's here. He's getting him a chair, gonna get settled in and be comfortable. And I join you guys back on the chat. Let's see. And Todd brings up a great point. Let's see. Lucas said we have some C6Ms followed by ES44 AHs. That's pretty cool. Todd says y'all got to click that button. And on the M648 question, I'll keep reading. Lucas says that does not go by here. Maybe he's lost. And Lucas, are you saying G407 might be our next CSX train to head this way? Todd's going to send us a southbound manifest with 3 locomotives coming our way. Chattanooga area rail fanner 532, 178 cars on our northbound CSX train, whatever number he was. Now that is a lot of counting. All right, looks like G407 was our grainer, and then M648, our northbound. Lucas, am I reading that correct as I work my way down? Jar flies. Crash, help me. What is one of those little fellows? Hi, Amory. Good to see ya. Thanks for being on the bird cam today too, Amory and Tony and everyone else. M648, Rice Yard, Waycross, GA Clearing Yard in Chicago. Todd says to tell Andy, nothing on the radar. That cloud is lost. He has been prohibited from raining upon us. So we can continue here in our easy lawn chairs. Trackside, all nice and clean. We picked up all the trash and the broken boards and the nails and whatnot. And Todd, I haven't told the first person cord tonight in this video because there is no cord. So far, the transmitting equipment seems to be keeping up with the recording equipment. Todd, that makes number 6, does it? Hey, that requires one shoe off. Actually, it requires both shoes off because we're on the left foot now. All right. Thanks, Lucas. Oh, the cicadas. Gotcha. Don't they only come out every 7 years? And it seems like they were all just here not long ago. All right, I'm all caught up. Thanks, Lucas. All right, 6:25 Eastern Standard Time. And old Burlington Northern car on there. Had a car out of service. Don't load me, send me home. I need to be repaired. I see someone is reporting something on Heritage app. Let's see. Still having a little trouble hearing after that guy blew my ears right out. Woo! I don't know what kind of horn that was, but you guys tell me. Lucas even mentioned it was going to blow all the speakers out on the mics. Whatever kind of horn that was, ooh, he has convinced me to keep the earmuffs ready at all times and on. Probably going to hear that train in my sleep tonight. There's that dark cloud has covered the sun, cooled it off 5 degrees in moments.
Yes, sir. 37.
Nice little breeze. Todd, someone tell me what the scanner's saying. I can't hear it way over here.
Yes, 370 coming in over.
As that sun shifts around, creates a little issue for the camera, as you can see, so we had to make a little adjustment there. Don't have as much up the sky, but at least a good view. Looking south, where it looks like something yellow is laying by the track, down by the old control tower. And we're gonna have a concert tonight in Burr Park. Hopefully we won't hear it here. If it gets started before we're done, we may have to do the Bail Bob Bail thing. Crash, I didn't know they did that every Friday night in the summer. Huh. I gotta get out more. Let's see what they reported on Heritage app. Well, the Chicago went north past here, 50. Hey, what y'all hear? Andy's on top of it like a coat of paint tonight. All right, you guys, what do you think? NS or CSX? Lucas says CSX. Let's see. Starlight, star bright. Bring us another train tonight. And Lucas called it. CSX coal train coming our way. All right, y'all call the power on it. There's your message. Choo choo. Special thanks to that train crew for that salute. And what made that a rare CSX horn? E319. I was just looking for Tubby. There's a Tubby symbol right there. There's some more Tubby symbols. But he hasn't written his name yet. Looking for Carso as well. Oh, there goes Tubby. Tubby the Ghost. Lucas is absolutely right. Especially if you go over to Decatur, Alabama. Literally every coal car has Tubby and the Ghost written all over it. Let's see if we can find some more Lucas Ghost. There's Tubby the Ghost. Fly, little fellow, fly. And there's another Tubby the Ghost. And more Tubby. And another Tubby. Go, little fella, go. There's a baby tubby. Oh, there's a tiny tubby. He is little belly fill. Hope he don't fall off. Oh, here's a big tubby. And just to confirm it, here come our mid DPUs. Well, they're working hard. 3 of them. And like Lucas said, our combination train, now grain cars. Now, if you guys want to see an example of in a hurry, I'm going to show you the definition of in a hurry. As all the traffic rolls into town, yes, you guys, we do have southbound NS green highball. Proceed signal. And I think somebody wrote that was going to be a combination train, and who was that? They're absolutely right. Park Cole, Park Grainer. That was a long train. Two trains into one train. What do we have? That was a 3x3x0. Well, hello, John. Looks like everybody's rolling into town for the concert tonight. Back up here, and so if I understand this right, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, Tubby is the name of the ghost, and he always looks the same. And if I'm wrong, you guys correct me. He comes in various sizes, but he always looks the same. He comes in color sometimes, but most of the time he's an outline. And there was just Tubby after Tubby. Crash says, going to Evansville, Indiana, where the coal cars will be taken to Sugar Camp Mine on some railroad that y'all are going to have to tell us. There's a fly trying to bite my finger. Anne-Marie, you're right. That was a long train. John, I hope you're doing well. We are getting down to our 7 o'clock time, so this NS train will be our last train of the night. Friday night is usually Mrs. S's night. As y'all know, I spent Wednesday with you guys. Then it was raining last night, kind of a little bit everywhere, but we also went to a family birthday party. And 201 cars. Chattanooga area rail fanner, thank you. Anybody know if you have 201 rail cars, approximately how long would that train be? 2 miles? Todd's going to try and send us a manifest train with 3 liters southbound to finish off tonight. What train number will that make for us tonight, Todd?
You gotta start to get to the 370. Now to get a 370 coming in. 370, come in. IDS 370, come in. 370, we saw the change in hazardous stay out of wrong. You want to refresh with new concepts over.
Sad how people will believe that. People will believe that. Todd or someone I missed what CSX Jacksonville said. Could any of you tell us? What did we miss on the scanner? NS should have 3 locomotives on the head end, they say.
D 31918 over.
31918.
Channel 94 not over.
If you are not reading the chat, Lucas said to tell you that 179 with BNSF, CN, and X City is tied down at Waxahachie because of problems on the AGS. Lucas said next train for us could be 371, which will be our last train for the night. Crash, thank you for that math. If y'all are not reading the chat, Crash says 201 cars, with each car being 53 feet long, would be 10,650 feet, or a little over 2 miles. So, I guess it's kind of safe to say the rule of thumb, every 100 cars is a mile.
I saw another video in Australia where they can run 4 miles on trains.
It doesn't seem possible.
Well, they got such a, in the wide open areas where no population is, in the desert area, it's such a long straightaway, they can do that. That's what they showed it. You know, it seems crazy, right?
Y'all, Lucas is asking a question if anyone can give him the time. Y'all saw that train go past TVRM while we wait on our southbound NS. With the sun and everything. This is just, and then creates a little breeze under here. Oh, I love this spot. It just gets a little dark. There's our horn.
171, collision. North Dalton, yeah, main 1 south.
That was a nice surprise. Monopoly guy. Comes conrail coil seal. Now that was a horn. And that was not a train, that was some gentleman's or person's car. Well, everybody, Andy and I have been hanging out underneath this really super cool multi-million-dollar umbrella. Todd said that was train number 8. Lucas pointed out a really exciting catch on that last train. Third back, a GP40-2 locomotive. Locomotive number 3002. Now there is a surprise. And Todd said we had 8. It was a fantastic time. Mrs. S sent a message, I'm starved. Mr. S read that message and said, okay, I'm on the way. So everybody, I think that's it for tonight. It is Friday. I don't even know what day it is. 19th. Friday the 19th, 2026. We are in Dalton and we were live. So for those of you that watch this in the future, we saw it just like you'll see it. No production, no changes, no edits. No edits. There is no such thing. No edits. And I didn't fall down. Andy didn't push me. We cleaned up, threw all the stuff in the dumpster over there, all the wood with the nails and everything. Looks like we're ready to have a family picnic here. So don't forget, for those of you that watch this in the future, leave us a comment. Have you ever been in Dalton? Favorite locomotive? Whatever. Let us know what you think. A whole new set of, or an all new set of equipment changes, from microphones to tablets to software updates to transmission sources to you name it. And tonight was the first preview with all of the changes that have occurred over the last 2 weeks. 2 Mile Train, the Chicago, man, what a great night. And best of all, what a great group of folks to hang out with tonight. And I do believe Lucas said that was NS371 going south. So everybody, from Casey and Ray back in the studio, Andy on scene, keeping me out of trouble, Todd high on the mountaintop in Estelle Springs, making sure that I'm in good shape here, always ready in case he needs to make a phone call for a rescue. Lucas, everybody, Crash, the whole list, Tony, all of you, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, just everybody. Thank you. We appreciate each and every one of you. If you have not hit the like button, don't be bashful. Get your hammer out. Go ahead and hit it. It's all right. Hope everybody has a great weekend. We will see you at the next crossing. As you guys have already said on this monitor, tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe so you get notification when we get ready to go live again. And as you all saw, we are going to leave one on base, because a happy life is a happy wife. And if that occurs, I can come back out and play tomorrow.